Damn.
You film that?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I think so, but I'm not sure.
Clean.
You can't talk about fingerboarding without talking about Chad.
He made fingerboarding my life. There was no scene before. He started it all.
I built my empire on his back.
He was the gnarliest dude to ever lay a hand on a board.
It was like his whole hand was middle fingers.
He was the best. But he's no angel.
Hey guys, it's Chad. Look, I don't know who gave you my phone number or why you think I'd be interested in making this doc with you guys. You guys should have called me 10 years ago.
When I started, fingerboarding wasn't like a way of making a living. It was just a way of living.
When we were like starting off, we'd just fucking grab anything. You know, we didn't give a fuck about brands or graphics. Chad, he'd grab a pen and you'd be like fucking Jesus Christ on a popsicle stick doing fucking kickflips and shit. Wheels at this point you don't really give a fuck because you're fucking with a potato.
It was a bit of a Wild West back then. We were making spots, making tricks, breaking rules. It was pure creation.
I mean, when I first met Chad and his crew, they were sessioning whatever they could find at school or at home.
I mean, kids, they can't even put it together, you know, because everything's made now. We got cement, we got marble. Back then, it was just like what your shoebox could provide, you know, get that transition right, that pen for your coping. But, I mean, now kids are spoiled.
Fingerboarders do see the world differently. But then Chad, he saw it in a completely different light.
Chad took it seriously. When fingerboards were banned, that was the last day he went to school.
Everyone was kind of coming up at the same time, but Chad definitely stood out.
He could make anything look good.
Like, I was trying to shoot photos and film as much as possible. I mean, I guess that's how the double-digit video came about, right? Just rolling around with your friends.
Yeah, dude.
If his part came out today, it was ahead of its time then, it's ahead of its time now.
Man, it was sick filming for that video. We saw the world, man. It was nuts.
Yo, Chad. Congrats, buddy. You're pro now.
No way.
When double digits dropped, it turned them into celebrities overnight. It was easy to see why they got caught up in it. The money, the success, the partying, the lifestyle.
I mean, it happens to a lot of people. I don't know, like, you live that party lifestyle that comes along with fingerboarding, and you just get lost in it.
At that point, we started to get some money, some real money, you know? And Chad, he was spending it fast.
We were just kids then. We never really thought about life after fingerboarding, or like the toll it would take on our bodies.
Just not down flat out with this whole fingerboard doc you guys are making. Honestly, it just sounds like a really dumb idea. Goodbye.
Hey, get the camera out of my face.
The more people were fingerboarding, the bigger the scene got.
Things have really started to become more about fashion and lifestyle. People care more about looking like a fingerboarder than actually being a fingerboarder.
The culture has become bankable. And there were a lot of imitators trying to be the next fingerboard.
It became normal to just like drop clips every day, like it was expected of you. And the stuff he had to do to stand out was getting gnarly.
I think Chad was starting to see how good this next generation fingerboarders were. And he could sense his star fading.
It was around that time that he had that injury, according to the legend.
He was trying to backside sword slide, and that's where you slide an antiquated double-edged sword.
Sword of Destiny? No one had even thought about doing that spot. I wonder what bathroom stall Chad found that guy's number in.
I guess this thing hadn't been sessioned since like the Middle Ages and was super rusty. The story goes that Chad, on his first try, just sticks and
And that was around the time he disappeared.
Like any industry, people talk.
What would Chad gain from making up this rumor if he didn't actually try?
Reggie, he's trying to get that swan song. He's trying to go out with a mysterious bang, retire from the game.
Why do you want to see the footy of a Bale so
It's
bad?
2017, man.
Yeah.
Seeing is believing. You dig?
unfortunately everyone kind of moved on from Chad. You kind of hear these stories about what he's doing now, but he never made the comeback we thought he would.
I don't know, man. I think he kind of lost it, right?
I guess the rumor was that he got really into his art when he couldn't fingerboard anymore.
Yeah, I should have never shown him how to extract DMT from toads.
I think he's been synthesizing a drug to replicate the feeling of being sponsored again, you know?
I can't really elaborate on Chad's whereabouts.
We're actually still having trouble getting him to talk to us.
That sounds like Chad. The greatest trick that guy ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't fingerboard.
You ready? Okay.
Hey, look, I'm sorry. I didn't actually mean those death threats, okay? You guys kind of caught me at a rough time, and call me. Might be able to help you out.
You can see it, right? The teenage angst.
Yeah, Sam's just gonna mic on you.
All right.
A little bit touchy-feely, but it should be fine.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah.
You recognize this?
Yeah. Look, everybody thinks of me as this, but that's not me anymore. Okay? At least not what it means now.
Why did you stop?
I stopped because I was hurt. Everybody knows that.
What exactly you want me to say? You want me to tell you that I made the whole thing up? That I faked it all so that I could get out of the game with no strings attached? Is that what you want to hear?
No, I mean, we just want
Fine,
your
that's
side
what
of the
happened.
story.
Put that on your movie.
We just want your side of the story.
Well, why do I have to be... why am I a story? I'm done. I'm swords now, not boards. Swords, not boards. You understand?
We don't have to talk about that.
No,
if you
we
want.
don't.
No. Like, why don't we just, we'll take a short break here and, hey, Chad.
Yeah.
I think Chad's still out there ripping. I really do.
Do you guys hear that? Oh my God.
No one can ever really shake fingerboarding from their system. Once a fingerboarder, always a fingerboarder.
I wouldn't wish being pro on anybody. I mean, not today. But the pure beauty of riding a fingerboard, that's something that'll never change.